I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Now, you guys are here on the 420 at City Hall, and there's no stage and there's no nothing.
Yeah.
Are you aware of what happened?
Yeah, they didn't get a permit.
They didn't get a permit, yeah.
Denied twice.
They applied twice. Now,
Yeah.
it's like they're trying to like sabotage the whole event. Do you think?
Trying to make it difficult, maybe.
Yeah.
Making it difficult. So why are you here then today? They can't arrest everybody here. So.
No, I don't think they're going to. I mean, I think most police officers are somewhat reasonable. They know that it's pretty much decriminalized and it's going to be legalized soon. So
Yeah.
I think it's,
So
there's like bigger fish to fry when it comes to
what's the city's
laws and
problem then, if
legalities.
that's the issue? Like, if we know where it's going to get legalized.
I think honestly because it's not legal yet. So like I do see where they're coming from on like a strictly legal standpoint. It's still, classified as whatever scheduled drug it is.
Yeah.
So I understand, not, laws aren't going to be broken just to accommodate a bunch of stoners, but we're chill people, so I feel like you hope that, the city might be chill about it.
So you're obviously a pot smoker yourself?
Yeah,
you
occasionally.
participate?
I'm not huge on it. Anybody who knows me knows that, but I'll support that fight and yeah.
So, and what about yourself, darling?
I'm actually a medical marijuana patient.
Are you really, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It helps amazingly with IBS.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So.
But recreationally, it's fantastic. It's a great way to relax, have a good time. There's great people here, great atmosphere.
Yeah. So you came here to, even though they didn't have a permit actually to participate.
I mean, it is 420, so it's not like we're just doing this every Wednesday. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah, that's
It's
right.
like our day.
It's our day. It should be a national holiday. That's what I'm saying.
Right?
Yeah? No, a quick question about medical marijuana. Now, have you had any problems in the past because of accessing the marijuana because of your condition, or?
It took a little while to actually find a doctor who I was comfortable enough to have that conversation with.
Yeah.
So that was interesting, and then getting over the stigma of like seeing a pot doctor and just in it for the weed, that kind of thing was weird.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had pretty good experiences, no real problems
So far, the issue, I believe, in general.
Yeah.
No?
I can't imagine trying to go through anything in the States, especially in this day and age, to be perfectly honest. I just see some of the news and like things that are happening in certain states, even with like women's rights, and I'm just like, man, they're in the dark ages back there,
No
We're pretty
kidding.
blessed when it comes to a lot of that stuff, so this is it's a battle. It's not a small battle, it's not a big battle. I mean, we're on the right track, so.
Yeah. I know pretty much about the legislation with the government as far as what Justin Trudeau is presenting with the Liberal government. Now, I've seen some of the precursors of the legislation, and I find that they're trying to stall the legislation in order to remove it from the current suppliers of weed right now.
Yeah.
And there seems to be like some corporate.
They want to privatize it, basically, I feel like,
Yeah, like.
They don't want, homegrown stuff to be available in little
They want
shops
the
and
control,
stuff. Yeah.
and then they get the profit because of the taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So, but even the smaller shops right now that are supplying weed, I mean, why can't they get first access to permits? That's my issue.
Yeah.
why can't they?
That's a great question. No.
And a lot of them are afraid to actually apply right now simply because
they don't want to be shut down.
They don't want to be shut down.
Yep. Yeah.
So, do you think that the LCBO providing pot would be okay, or no?
I mean, I'm like on the fence about it. I think it's okay, but I think it's also nice that they have, I believe, said you're allowed to individually grow up to, I think, 3 plants.
Yeah.
I think that's
per
something-
household.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not like moonshine where like brewing your own alcohol is like illegal
That's right,
or whatever.
yeah.
So I mean, they do kind of give people the option to make their own stuff and not have to buy it from.
Yeah.
Although I don't know where you would buy seeds to grow it. So.
Now for yourself, for using it for medical marijuana, you would need access to a little bit more than 3 plants though per household. Do you think that the legislation should include that as well? That for medical patients, they would have the right to actually access to up to 20 plants?
Yeah.
Of course.
Because
it makes sense. If that's what they need to get what they need, then that's what they need to do, right?
Yeah.
Upping your prescription.
So that would be a cool thing to happen in the
Absolutely.
legislation, because I see some counselors are actually trying to push that.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
I can see that still being like if you have a card, like.
Yeah.
Be allowed exceptions.
Yeah.
It should have some
Yeah,
stipulation.
it's interesting. It's like a new area, and it's a different, it is scary, and yeah. But I mean, there's worse substances that are currently legal. Looking at you, alcohol.
Yeah.
Cigarettes.
No.
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes are horrible.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
It's worse. It's worse than like marijuana.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
No, just my last question, because I know I could tire you out forever. These guys are great on
You're
camera.
great.
You're fabulous on camera. I wanted to ask this question about the young people. Do you think that we should have a restriction of who smokes marijuana? Like, should it be like alcohol, like 18 years old or 16? You know, like 16, is it too young?
That's so tough because no matter what age you set for anything, people are gonna do it when they're younger. So yeah, I mean, I think maybe for buying, you know, I feel like I'm pretty good with like 18 being the legal age for like a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you're sending kids off, you know, well in the States to war, you know, and if you can defend your country, like you should be able to relax a little bit. But,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, eh?
But I mean, yeah, like kids are gonna get it whether they're of age or not.
Like downstairs, he's like, hey, no, it's the outside, mister. Outside smells. No. Yo, can you guys believe the government is about to take control, huh? We're just gonna let that happen? I mean, you say that, but they kind of have, right? Like, we kind of did. We stoner slept on it. We're like, yeah, it's gonna be legal. Yo, more of us are gonna go to jail than ever before. Y'all excited? It's gonna be the worst. Get excited! We're gonna go to jail. Oh man, but don't worry, we're gonna smuggle so much weed into those jails. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be like a Trailer Park Boy episode. We're all gonna be getting high as fuck in jail. Yeah, no, I don't know. Yo, who smokes dabs? Where the dab people at? Yeah. No, not many dab people standing up. I never thought I'd see it. Amazing. Yo, dab people standing up and yelling. Oh my God, so much energy. So much energy. Yeah, I can't do dabs anymore, man. Dabs are too much for me. I smoke like 8 joints a day. I smoke 8 joints a day. This is me chill right now, okay? This is me passive. Imagine I'm gonna fall asleep with a dab, you know what I mean? Yo, too much for me, bro. Too much. I love smoking weed, though. I'll never stop smoking weed. Hands up if you smoke weed right in front of cops all the time, not just for a plane. Yeah! Honestly, since I was 16, I've been smoking weed in front of cops all the time. They've even made eye contact and just been like, that's it. You know what I mean? No cop wants to fill out like 5 hours of paperwork just because some guy's having a fun time. You know what I mean? Like,
you know those people want to be down here smoking weed with us? Every cop that walks by you looks like they've caught a contact buzz, don't they? Every cop that walks by you gives you a look like, yeah, I'm high too, so what? Everybody, we should just be giving these cops edibles. That's what they need. Yes. Right? I'm not going to do it, but somebody should. Yeah, we need some donated edibles. We'll just... You know, we come in peace.
I'll be back in 10 minutes.
We only got a couple more minutes. This might be the biggest 420 ever. We're expecting over 15,000 to 20,000 people here today. How's everyone feeling about that? Hey, you know what the craziest thing is? This started about 10 years ago with like 500 people. Nobody knew about shit. A bunch of people just walked down Yonge Street with a bunch of weed flags. We set up speakers. And now everybody comes out every year expecting over 10,000. We got 15 to 20,000, everybody. That's insane. You know what that is? That's nothing. That's nothing. Imagine when we legalize weed next year, how many weird people who have never smoked weed before are going to start coming up. Next year you're going to come to 420 with your mom, your aunt, your grandma. That guy just threw a Gucci bag.
What are you doing?
He's giving it away, everybody.
Yo, bro, it's not that kind of show. Keep your clothes on.
Bandad, you want a shirt or no?
We got stitches, everybody. Are you guys ready?
All right, everybody, let's make some noise. All right. Woo! Can somebody give that guy back his hat or not? That guy's like, where's that Gucci? That guy is definitely asking where that Gucci went. And my ID and my bus pass was in that shit. I wouldn't even be mad that I threw my wallet in. I'd be mad that I put the shit in the wallet. You know? You're like, wow, that's a fresh bus pass. That's for me. That's not even for April. I'm fucked up. That guy's fucked up. Security, we found a guy. Go get him. I'm joking. One guy's like, oh, it's a joke, you fuck. I'm not joking. Get him. You know, I really like how many people come out to this shit. They wouldn't give us the microphone. They wouldn't let us plug in. Like, we give a fucking shit about that. Yeah, no kidding. Hey, can we give it up for everybody? Yo, there's a guy named Chris Goodwin who puts it together. He's the guy who brought out the speakers and all that shit. Let him hear it right now. The guy at Long and McQuaid said we're doing it for the people. He hooked it up. He gave us the oldest fucking speakers they had. Everybody had this at their parents' wedding. All right, I want to thank Joni for fucking... Yeah, I'm going to tell you something, man. We're living in a special time. We might not even realize it right now because we're living in it. We expect this shit to be happening. But one day we're going to be like 70 or 80 years old. And we're going to remember when we were 20, 25, 30, and when weed was legalized. We're going to trip out. Because we lived our whole lives with this shit being a drug. And in July 1st, this shit becomes a government-recommended medicine. Like, man, I've been smoking weed since I was a teenager. Make some noise, we got some teenage pot smokers in this motherfucking audience today. They made the legal age 19. Like, anybody gives a fuck. Anybody who waits till they're 19 to smoke weed shouldn't be smoking weed. You missed out on the good years. You know how much fun it is to get high and go to geography? Geography sucks. But when you're high, you're like, yo, mountains are fucking insane. Do you know how old a mountain is? We're switching out a speaker. I told you, these old fucking speakers are dying out on us. They can't handle the smoke. Yeah, you ever have one of your friends like, don't smoke around the monitor? There it is, that's why. It fucks up the fan. You know, we're lucky, man. A lot of people here started smoking weed just because they started smoking. When I smoked weed as a teenager, it was a drug. I didn't even smoke weed thinking it was a medicine. I smoked drugs at first. Klabik, when you started smoking weed, it was a drug. One day we're gonna be 80, we're gonna be like, it's the best medicine I ever fucking had. Arthritis, glaucoma, cancer, suck a dick. Or if you're a woman, suck a clit. It's 2018. I'm all about it. Did I say dicks? I did say dicks, lady. And then I also said clits. I also said clits. Women can say dicks, I don't care what you say, just suck something. Don't go home and not suck anything, it's 420. Put a doobie to the lips, I don't give a shit. You know what I like? I like that taxing medical cannabis is wrong. Let me hold that. Look at this sign, this is the truth right here. Taxing medical cannabis is wrong. You know why? Because we can grow it in our fucking house. Let us have it, you fucking idiots. If I could grow Advil, I wouldn't fucking ask you for it, you idiots. If I could grow ibuprofen, I wouldn't ask you fucking idiots for it. Let us grow our fucking weed, let us have our weed, and stop it's like taxing tampons and shit like that. That's the dumbest shit I ever seen. What's the alternative? Just fucking stand there and bleed? How the fuck can you tax a tampon? You can't tax tampons, you can't tax weed, and also let's take a tax off like McNuggets and shit. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, straight up, $6.99. Yes, let's bring back all the classic sauces. Whose sign is this? You changing whose sign? This guy's like, it's mine, bro. They're coming for you now. You fucked up. Big Pharma's looking at that guy like, there he is. Someone's yelling Portuguese nonsense at me. Yo, what time is it, man? Can we talk, man? I'll fuck 3 minutes. 3 minutes? Yeah. Till 4:20. You know what I like? I like that there's for sure hundreds of people who came here not knowing what happened, and now they're all fucking high and like, a bunch of tourists are like, what is happening here, Canada? Oh, it's 420. Whoa! Hey, those two guys that were over there really were narcs. Look, they changed their outfit and shit like that. What the fuck? It's the same two guys dressed better. What the fuck that? What kind of fucking Inspector Gadget shit was that? Right? Same two dudes, just more buff, and one of them looks like he has a career. This guy's hilarious. Imagine. They're laughing? Security, get those two guys. This is the best day to work security. Hey, what do you gotta do? There's gonna be 10,000 people. Yeah, it's gonna get ruckus? No. It's gonna be extra peaceful. You gotta tone it down, security. Security walks around here with their chest flexing and everyone's like, chill, you're bumping into me. Get the fuck away from me, man. Buttheads don't bump into each other. You see that? We're so slick when we're high and walking. It's like you just glide by other people. Whoa, a joint. 2 minutes. 2 minutes till 4:20. Toronto, make some noise! We got the Toronto Sun in the house. We got the Toronto Star. We got CP24 running this shit 24 hours a day. Nick Dixon, where you at?
next podcast, We Love Hip Hop. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, follow that.
He's gonna be on my show.
That guy's gonna be at your show? What's it? What do I shut up?
Amsterdam Lounge, 8 o'clock.
We Love Hip Hop Podcast. Canada's #1 podcast for love and hip hop.
Shout out to the Evan Show.
The Evan Show? Yo, shout out to the Evan Show for promoting God knows what.
And Player Punk 6 YouTube.
What?
Player Punk 6 on YouTube.
All right, fuck this guy. Security, get him out of here. Security, this guy wanted something. What do we got? We got a minute left. Toronto, hey, somebody got it down to the last We need a countdown. Honestly, I'll just start a random countdown. Yo, 40, 39.
10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy 420!
See that Stitches, bitch?
This guy where I was from, he said, oh, Canada. On the left.
Hey, police officers! What up?
Toronto, make some noise, everybody!
Well, the government is saying that we need to be careful with cannabis because it is psychoactive and it affects the developing brain of children. But currently, there are the ADHD drugs that are stimulants that are like speed. Adderall is 3 molecules different than methamphetamines.
Yeah.
Very serious habit.
Yeah.
But they're going to give speed to children and say it's totally fine. The reason I feel that this is happening is because cannabis can't be patented, and there's not money in cannabis like there is in these pharmaceuticals that they can patent and sell off.